Hey, this is Tom from Evergrey, and you're watching CMS TV.
It's Scissor Fight right here on your classic metal show. And that is called Just Head.
Just Head, huh?
Just Head. That one goes up. I request the Demon who requested that. It's I guess it's a band called Nervous Eaters. It's a cover of their song.
Okay. Not familiar, but cool.
Kind of a punky band, but Demon chimed in there with she wanted a late night request. So there it is. Scissor Fight, Just Head.
Well, thanks, Demon. Appreciate that request.
Give me head until I'm dead.
Yeah, Just Head. Thank you.
Yeah. And make sure you do it well.
Yeah. None of this one-dimensional up and down motion shit.
Or raking my dick with your buck teeth.
Let's get your mouth full of saliva. And if you don't hear the gagging sound, you're not doing it right.
Right, exactly. That's an art.
It is.
All right.
Art I'll never be proficient at, but I'll be proficient at grading.
Exactly. All right. I didn't read through this. I just wanted to just bring this up just because the headline
Okay.
caught my attention.
All right.
And being that a majority of our audience is, within our age range, I guess we're known as the boomer generation.
Okay.
And in today's society, if you were born during the 50s into the early part of the 60s, it's some kind of a
crime.
It's kind of a crime. Okay, boomer.
Oh, whatever.
Because we had standards and we require certain things and we just expect better of people, and with the lackadaisical attitude that there are no rules or there are no expectations or there are no standards per se. Okay, boomer.
Oh, fine with me. Again, as I've always said, what other people say matters nothing to me. So.
I would completely agree with you. But before we do that, I wanted to acknowledge one of our show listeners.
Okay.
He sent in a little nice email to us. Where the hell was it? Yeah. Damn it. I had it just pulled up here a second ago. Now I lost it.
Damn it.
I know. Where the hell was it? He sent us a nice little email about listening to the show.
Okay.
Here it is. I found it. This email comes from Sam. Oh, wait a minute. Who is this? He didn't even sign his email. Damn it.
Comes from a guy. How's that?
Yeah, it's some guy.
Some guy.
I thought he had put his contact in here, but apparently not.
Anyway, what does he have to say?
Well, he wanted to kind of like send a little thanks for. Oh, his name is Keith.
All right, Keith. What can we do for you, sir?
Keith Novinsky.
And he writes.
Hi, Neeley. I've been a fan of the CMS since I discovered the show in 2018.
Okay.
I'm not even a metal guy. I'm just a civil libertarian and a free speech absolutionist who loves your show for its humor, its social commentary, and your stance regarding free speech.
Okay.
You know me on Rumble as Curly Q's.
Okay.
Since you monitor the Rumble,
I recognize the name Curly Q's.
Okay. Anyway, I once mentioned this guy to you in one of my comments in Rumble chat, urging you and Chris to do a search of his name, but you might not have seen my comment. He recently got in trouble, and I thought of you and Chris might want to talk about it on the next show.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about this because it's kind of old news, but I just wanted to mention Keith because he was kind enough to make a contribution to the show.
All right. Well, thank you, Keith Curly Q's.
Yeah. So it's another one of Biden's affirmative action hires got in trouble, and we know how that goes. So who gives a shit?
Yeah, he won't be found guilty of anything. So what difference does it
Of
make?
course not.
Oh, should I turn YouTube off?
Exactly. All right. Well, here's the thing. And again, I don't know if this will relate to any of us, or if you will agree with any of this, or if I will agree, because I purposely did not read this because I just wanted to see what initial reaction would be.
Okay.
So since we're that hated generation, the boomers.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are. I don't think I am.
You just missed it by a year.
Yeah, I'm a 68 guy. I was born in 68.
So when is the boomer generation?
I don't know.
I think I was right on the tail end of it.
Let's see. Boomer generation dates. From 1946 to 1964.
All right. So I made it just by barely a year.
Now you scooped yourself in.
I squeaked in.
That's right.
Because I was born in, as Frankie Valli so eloquently sung, late December back in 63.
That's right. And I am officially Gen X.
Okay.
Oh, good for me.
So I just squeaked in under the boomer line there.
Congratulations.
Yeah, look at me. I'm one of the hated ones. I'm hated.
Well, I will be shortly because, as we get older, the next generation will become hated.
Exactly. All right. Well, if you're a boomer reading this, well, we're sorry in advance.
Okay.
But we have no choice. Yes, you do. We have no choice but to inform you that a lot of the things you've been doing for forever are pretty uncool.
Yeah, too bad.
You're just not cool, man. And although you may think otherwise, these trends are never coming back in style, so you just have to accept it, pal.
Okay, we'll accept it, but doesn't mean we're going to fucking love it.
Okay. Well, there are so many opportunities for growth among the baby boomer generation. So many choose to be stubborn in their old ways, torturing generations for years to come.
Wow, torturing.
They're torturing us.
You guys are bad news.
Yes. I think they just ought to have if they had mandatory vaccinations, why don't they just have mandatory euthanasia?
Well, don't put it out there too loud. Somebody might listen.
Right. Here are the most unforgivable trends.
Okay.
Unforgivable.
Let's hear what this 20-something douchebag has to say.
That baby boomers still think are cool, but they need to stop it immediately.
Okay.
It's just so dramatic. The mall.
The mall.
The mall. While the malls were once an escape for retail therapy and socializing, the malls of today's America have only decayed. Society's online shopping availability has eliminated our need for malls, as a common sense shoppers know the inventory and crowds just aren't worth it. When was the last time you were at a mall?
It's been forever. When's the last time I wanted to go to a mall? It's been forever.
I'll bet you I will bet you it's been 10 years at least at the minimum that I stepped foot into a mall.
It's been, other than the strip mall that my business is in, I haven't been in a mall in forever. Yeah, I don't go to malls.
Well, your business is not located in a mall.
Strip mall.
Yeah, but it's not a mall.
Yeah, it's not a 3 floors and 400 stores mall.
I'm surprised that there are any malls still open. Because I think the one south of you there, Chapel Hill,
that's gone.
That used to be one of the most thriving malls around, and now that one's all closed.
Yeah, that's gone.
And then, obviously, what was the one up there? Randall Park?
Anna Park is
Way gone.
way gone. Good place to go if you want to get shot, though.
Yeah. And then, the one that in the Akron area that was like the premier mall at one point was Rolling Acres.
Right.
But then Akron started the busing program, and they started bringing the bad element to the Rolling Acres Mall.
Fucking Swedes.
It turned from Rolling Acres to Strolling Avros.
Oh, Jesus.
It's true. That was the joke.
I'm distancing myself from
That
that comment.
was the joke. All right. So the malls. Haven't been there in a decade, at least.
Yeah, that's a weird one to put on a list. But more to the point is, are there people that are saying, "God damn it, I need to go to the mall"?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, you and I have talked about our shopping habits, and as much of a monopoly as it is. So we both shop on Amazon for a lot of most of our stuff.
Well, where does your dad shop? I know he's older than the boomers, but where does he shop?
He usually does Walmart online.
All right, so yeah, this is already a dumb post. All right,
I agree.
They're not starting off well.
Well, again, the mall has a big carbon footprint, and it's just polluting our society, taking away from the green environment, that whole bullshit thing.
But nobody that's old is saying let's open some malls.
Yeah, does your mom go to the mall?
Fuck no.
See?
All right. A mall.
The next, cable may have once been necessary to watch TV, but that's no longer the case, and boomers need to get with the times. Not only are satellite and cable outdated, but streaming is cheaper and provides tailored options for things you can actually watch. So cut the cord. I think we were the earliest cord cutters out there between you and I.
I had Hulu like the week it opened.
I haven't had satellite TV since like 2008.
No, and truthfully, all right, first of all, I'm going to state this again. Whoever wrote this is a fucking idiot. There's that piece to this puzzle. But the bigger piece to this puzzle is if you go out and you look at any of the streaming that is arising right now, it's almost universally aimed at old people.
Yeah.
If you go look at Pluto, there's fucking 400 channels of classic cable, classic Family Ties, Three's Company, Love Boat, Judge Judy. There's channel after channel after channel that's built for old people.
Right.
If you want the truth, if dummy here that wrote this article wants to be realistic, what they should have said is that streaming devices are becoming archaic as are network TV, because most of the people in the younger generation, like I know my kids who are, ranging in their 20s and 30s, they don't watch TV at all. They watch YouTube.
Right.
That's where it's moving toward. It's not so much moving away from direct TV or whatever. That shit is gone. It's starting to move away from Roku and from Amazon Fire and that kind of shit.
Yeah, and then of course the smart TVs that they sell basically has the Roku or the built in. So
yeah,
if you have a smart TV, there's a high probability you're using the apps that are already in the TV.
Untrue.
No,
at least in my case, I have a smart TV.
Yeah, I do too, and I use the Roku. I don't use the apps that came with the TV, but they're there if you want them.
They're there, but man, they run so fucking slow.
I agree with you 100%.
I got to have my TV immediately.
All right, next.
Okay.
If you're still writing checks in this day and age, you're clearly stuck in a prehistoric times because no one even accepts them anymore. That's not true.
People accept checks.
I see people still writing checks at the grocery store. It's just running through their little check thing. Plus, banking apps process them in real-time photos with digital transfers available. We wonder why you'd want to be writing one anyway. You know, the last time I wrote a check?
What's that?
2007.
Yeah.
I haven't had a checkbook in more than a decade.
I definitely have not had a checkbook since Georgetta left, and I don't think I had one before then either.
But the thing is, I'm a little bit different. I don't use my bank card for very many things at all.
Right.
I just don't like leaving a digital fingerprint everywhere I go.
Right.
So I pay cash. I'm a cash guy.
Old fashioned.
I know, and I heard it. I heard it last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I paid for dinner.
Right.
And I had maybe $250 on me.
Okay.
And dinner was like $150 plus tip.
Okay.
And I did use my bank card last night. And Taylor said, "What? You're using your bank card, not Mr. Cash?" She said that to me because she knows me.
Yeah.
And I said, "I have the cash. I didn't bring enough just in case I needed to buy you guys some cocktails or something at the bar."
Okay.
Because it's really expensive. Like I bought cocktails at the Arcada last night for Sal and myself. And each time I went, just for the three, it was $60.
Shoo.
Yeah, it was $20 a drink.
$20 a drink.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
You know, and Sal bought a couple rounds. I bought a round. Taylor bought a round. You know, so yeah, it was big money.
That's crazy talk.
You know, but I reserved my cash for that particular situation.
Right.
But she immediately said, "What? No cash this time?"
Right.
Because she knows me. I pay everything in cash.
Right.
You know, so that's just kind of funny. Okay, so all right, that's for me personally. I can't relate to this post either. So
Yeah.
so three doesn't relate to me.
Well, I haven't written a check in forever, other than I guess online banking. You know, when you make a payment, I think it does still send a check, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I think it does. Somehow it gets paid.
I just don't do digital stuff because of just the fraud and everything involved.
Right.
You know, this is me. All right.
Yeah.
Next up, look at the men here, but let's point out the obvious. We work on computers now, and literally everything lives online. What could you be possibly carrying in a briefcase? Pens and paper? It's time to retire, boomer. So if you have a briefcase, what about all these stupid millennials and everybody with their fucking backpacks?
It's the same exact thing as a briefcase.
I know. Have you seen how many people walk around with a backpack? I see guys. And it's just like, what in the fuck are you carrying that you need a backpack?
Laptop.
You know
Or
what
an
I
iPad.
have? You know what I have? When I leave the house, I have my keys, a pair of sunglasses, and a wallet. That's it.
Yeah,
And
but you don't
My
use a laptop or anything.
No, but my point is I see people walking around on the streets and everywhere they go, and they got a backpack.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like-
dude. What if you have to stop at Starbucks and do some work?
It's like, what are you carrying in a backpack?
Apparently, you haven't had to stop and work at a Starbucks spur
Holy
of the
shit.
moment.
Oh, holy shit. So anyway, if you carry a briefcase to work, it's time to retire, fucky.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up.
Yeah, what do you think you are, Don Draper or something?
This guy sounds like just a pathetic guy, girl, whatever. Just a pathetic person.
You're just saying, you're a fucking cunt.
Yeah, I mean, they just sound pathetic, like they're losers. They're basically they're jealous of everybody. Every trait, and I'm not saying that she, whatever is wrong here with what they're saying, but every trait that they're hammering on is a trait that a somewhat successful person does.
Mm-hmm.
So ultimately, what they're saying is, if you're successful, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
All right. What's next? We don't care if you signed up years ago. There's literally no point in catalogs anymore. Companies feature their promotions and their entire product line online and you're going to have to go there to order things anyway. So save the earth and ditch the traditional catalog.
Who the fuck is looking for a catalog?
I haven't seen it. I was making a joke about this the other night about, I know you didn't fly a ton,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sure
I did in the military.
Well, I know, but I'm sure you're familiar with this. And I was making a joke about this the other night about when I used to fly, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
that no matter what airline you flew on, in the back seat pocket, there was a Sky Mall catalog.
Oh, yeah, I remember the Sky Mall. Sure.
And it had these sharper image things.
Sure.
And they always had some pretty cool items in there.
Mhm.
But yeah, who bought stuff from the Sky Mall?
Nobody. All the Sky Mall ever had was sharper image stuff and the ridiculously overpriced liquor from the duty free.
But the Sky Mall, I love looking through the Sky Mall catalog because they always had shit that you never see anywhere else. And it's just like, but who's ordering from the Sky Mall?
Yeah, nobody.
The Sky Mall.
Probably the pilot. That's it.
Exactly. But it was entertaining to look at.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is like a pinball machine or a video machine with all the games built in.
Right. Wow.
You can get that at the Sky Mall.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And if you bought it from the Sky Mall, it costs like 400 times what it cost you to get it anywhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here's a special belt clip that rubs your belly button. Only $6,000.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. But again, this bitch shouldn't be for the quote unquote the boomers. If this is an actual bitch, it should be a bitch toward the company who's still producing paper catalogs.
And see, that's my bitch. Is like here, and I don't know if you have this. Do you have a local paper that just is free and they throw it in your driveway?
Yes, it's in my mailbox.
They throw mine in my driveway.
Yeah.
And it makes me fucking crazy because I never read it.
No, I don't either.
I never even take it out of the plastic. It goes right in the fucking garbage can.
Same here. I go to my mailbox.
Yeah.
Jammed in there because the mailbox isn't that big.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes right from the mailbox into my hand, right into the recycle bin as I walk into the garage, as I walk into the house.
Yeah, same thing. I have a garbage can that's outside because my mom swings by and drops off her garbage because they fucking, you want to talk about highway robbery. They want to pay $200 a month to fucking have garbage pickup.
$200 a month?
$200 a month.
My bill for city water and garbage pickup is $70 a month.
Yeah, they wanted to pay $200 a month, so I told her just bring it over here and put it in my garbage can.
Yeah, take a dump in my driveway.
Well, she's over here anyway. Fucking, she's over here anyway because she, again, old lady thing. This could be on the list. She uses the library. You know, she goes to the library and gets movies and gets books. So since she's over here at the Twinsburg Library, she goes and drops her trash off in my trash can. So she ends up to pay $200 a month.
Sure.
You know, makes sense to me.
All right. Next up. For the love of all things, why on earth did anyone ever do this? The entire point of sandals in the first place is to wear them without socks. It looks absolutely ridiculous. Stop wearing socks with your sandals.
How about guys stop wearing sandals?
Yeah.
How about that one?
Have you ever worn sandals?
Ever in my life? Yes. Regularly? No.
What was the oldest you ever were where you actually owned a pair of sandals?
Oh, shit. When as a kid? Like 14?
Yes.
14, man? Not as a man. No.
No.
I mean, do flip-flops count?
Yeah, maybe 12.
I mean, if flip-flops count, I had them in the military because you had to have them to walk in and out of the shower. But
yeah, those were called shower shoes.
Yeah, we called them flip-flops. Same thing.
Yeah. So you didn't get foot fungi.
Yeah, we didn't wear them out to go partying or nothing.
Right.
You wore them to walk into the fucking shower. You fucking washed your ass and you took them off when you got back. You got dressed.
Yeah, I've never owned sandals.
Sandals.
Please. Who are
Nothing
you?
like a good leather sandal.
Yeah, who are you, Jesus?
You know, and look, now I'm getting mad. I want to fucking poke back at this fucking cunt. Because what did they invent? The plastic sandal, the Crocs. Crocs are nothing but a fucking plastic sandal.
It's a plastic clog.
Yeah, but a lot of them have holes in them and stuff like sandals.
I know. Remember clogs?
Yeah, I remember clogs.
You know, they only had the front part of it with a sole.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Crocs are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dumb.
I agree. Yes, we know how precious these jewels are to older generations, but the reality is that many young people today don't care about diamonds. People have become more simplistic or just find cheaper alternatives. So don't covet your diamonds and your jewelry, you successful old bitches.
Yeah, well, and that's exactly it. You're successful. You're showing off your success, and God forbid, that's bad.
Because you own precious stones.
Yeah. And I do admit diamonds are a fucking scam, but
yeah, it is. I agree, but you can afford those.
Yeah.
I hate you for that.
Yeah, in other words, I should live in a fucking commune.
Right.
Just give all my money to you.
Here's the other thing. I'm glad you brought that up. I've heard some younger people that I've associated with, when they're traveling, they'll go to, vacation, or they go to an event or something, and they're happy staying at a hostel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Shared community rooms and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Huh.
You want to go stay at a hostel?
Yeah, I'm not down with that at all.
It's just like,
dude, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know if you're like this or not. Do you like the B&B or no?
No,
I don't either.
I mean, I'm sure I've never tried it. I've explored it. I've seen it, and the thing is you can actually rent a house or whatever your thing, but I just don't have a use for that.
Well, I don't want to stay somewhere where I got to go and deal with community anything. I don't want to deal with community breakfast. I don't want to deal with, oh, hey, Mr. Jones, you're working on the book today? That's wonderful. Fuck off. I don't want any of that shit.
Oh, you're talking about a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, B&B, yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking Airbnb, where you can actually rent a house or something.
No, if I said Airbnb, I meant B&B, a bed and breakfast.
No, I'm thinking that. You didn't say that. I was just thinking that. But yeah, I agree with you that somebody partitioned out their house. Yeah. And you basically rent out one of their bedrooms and use a community bathroom and all that.
Yeah, like Johnny Cakes did in The Sopranos. Fuck that.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that either.
Yeah, that's what Borat did, didn't he? Didn't he stay at a B&B?
Yeah. But do you remember that scene where Johnny Cakes is sitting in the room with all the other people that were staying there, and he was talking about his book?
Yeah.
And they were correcting him about, the basic facts of boxing or whatever.
Right, exactly.
It's like, that would be the worst.
Yeah.
That would be lousy.
Yeah. Our house in the middle of the street. Our house.
It's a place to beat your meat.
Exactly. All right. For whatever reason, boomers thinks it's necessary to have their cell phones attached to their hip, as if they
Who does that?
I don't know.
I cannot remember the last time I saw somebody with a hip clip.
Yeah, they wear it on their belt.
Everybody puts it in their pocket.
As if they don't have purses or enough pockets already. Not only does it look tacky, but they should learn to actually use their phone before worrying about missing a call or a message.
Where do you keep your phone?
In my pocket.
I keep it in front pocket or back pocket?
Usually in the front pocket.
Yeah, I keep it in the front too, usually like in the front of a hoodie or something. Mm-hmm. If it's not in my hand.
Right.
Quite honestly, with me, it's almost always in my hand.
Sure.
And then I'll sit it, like right now it's sitting right in front of me.
Right. Mine is sitting right here.
Yeah. It's not in my pocket. It's literally sitting right here. But
Right.
you know, I this is the dumbest article. Who sent you this?
They didn't say. I just ran across the headline and I thought, okay, I don't want to read this. I don't want to get a preconceived idea, but I want to see what the boomers need to stop immediately because it's so fucking uncool.
Look, fucking, of course, Jackal keeps his on his belt.
Well, didn't our friend Chris Porter say that he goes, you could stop wearing them on your belt now? You know, everybody has one.
Yeah.
What are you going to get into a draw match? 5G, motherfucker. Send.
Suspenders. Stop. Stop it.
All right. The next one, we suppose it's not surprising that the generation that was first exposed to media is the one that is most manipulated by it. But many boomers believe some absolutely off-the-wall claims, and they're in the minority by far. Time to start using the internet to do your own fact-checking. Don't believe Fox News.
Okay. How about this? How about you do your own you believe what you want to, and you do your own research. I'll do my own research.
Right.
Because I can tell you for a fact, 99% of my thoughts are genuinely backed by hearing something and then me looking it up.
Right, of course.
Even if it's nonsense. You know, even like my porn habits, for God's sakes. How many times have I told the stories on the show where it's like I see a chick on the TV that I think is hot and I go to the web to see if there's nakedness of her? I do my research.
Yeah, you do the fappening if you have to.
I do. And it's the same with, another thing that I've said on the show about how I always check to see if people are alive or dead. Like if I'm watching an old TV show, I immediately go to IMDb to see if they're alive or dead.
Right.
I'm constantly on the internet fact checking every goddamn thing I see.
Of course. I haven't watched news in like 6 years.
Yeah, dude. Well, watching news, that's a whole nother thing. I don't watch any news anymore.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Because it's all bought. It's all bought and paid for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it doesn't help me to know it.
All right. There are so many things that seem to repeat themselves in fashion, but high waist jeans are something that doesn't deserve condoning. That's because you're probably fat curve models and you don't have a waist. That's the problem.
And I'll double down on that one. I'll give you that one and I'll raise you skinny jeans. Get rid of that fucking awful look too.
Yes. Are they simultaneously uncomfortable and unflattering? And the days of them being in style are long gone, Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, well, how about this? Since when do I have to dress to make you fucking feel good?
Well, again, skinny jeans or high-waisted jeans with these fat chicks these days, they couldn't wear high-waisted jeans because they got a big fat,
gunt,
muffin top.
Yeah.
So they couldn't wear them anyway, even if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Of course they can't.
That's the whole thing. It's just like, yeah, well, Cindy Crawford had a really thin waist and she wore high-waisted jeans, but not today, pal, because we're curve models now because we overeat and we're just overindulgent pigs.
Yeah, they need a belt line made of wood so it won't fold down.
It's inevitable when showing up to a boomer's dinner party, they'll be serving something in some outdated china.
Outdated china?
Yeah, your plate has to be a certain thing now, I guess.
Who in the fuck is this person hanging out with?
Well, somebody she's got a loser mentality. Now, why they haven't upgraded their dishware in 50 years, that's on them to answer. It's fragile as to be hand wash, and it's time to just upgrade.
Yeah, paper plates.
Yeah. Your china and stuff is just too good to be washing by hand.
That's right. That's right. Paper plates.
These are unmistakable and make it easy to identify a boomer in seconds. Anyone wearing the classy, bulky white New Balance is certified to be over 55 and clearly has zero taste or a sense of fashion. Please don't wear these because it's only putting you in the lost cause category.
New Balance.
Yeah, the white New Balance. They're known as the dad shoes, I guess.
Are they? I can't honest. Have you ever even owned a pair of New Balance? Did you?
Back in the 90s, yeah.
I don't know that I ever did.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Nikes. I had a couple of pairs of Chucks, but they always hurt my feet. And I had Adidas because I was a fucking style fag and was like, when Korn was doing their whole thing, I had the Adidas shoes.
Sure.
I won't lie, I did.
Yeah. Well, I bought some New Balance. I bought LA Gears. I bought I had Converse. I had the Nike with the big black swish on the side.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
But it just depends. Right now I wear the DCs.
I always wore Converse spikes when I played baseball because they made the best shoes for baseball.
Sure. But I guess if you're wearing the white New Balance, you're wearing the dad shoes, and they're not fashionable, but somebody must be buying them because they're still producing them.
Why do I want to be fucking a fashionista for a 25-year-old? Fuck off, you fucking cunt.
When's the last time you can seriously remember a phone book being left at your front door? That's because it rarely happens anymore, unless you request one, of course.
That's untrue.
And if you're doing that, you're only showing your age because every phone number is on the interwebs.
See, but that's untrue. They bring it over to here every fucking year.
I have a P.O. box, and at least once a year they throw a phone book in there.
Yeah. And it goes the same as the fucking all the spam mail and everything else. It goes right from the usually it's wrapped up and thrown down at the bottom of my mailbox, and I pick it up and I throw it right in the garbage.
So
it never gets in.
How is that a boomer thing? That's
a company thing.
Yeah, they throw that in your mailbox. It's not that you use it because
No.
I have the P.O. box for the CMS. And there's a phone book that ends up in there. And as soon as I pull it out with the other mail and junk that's in there, it goes right in their recycle bin.
Right in the trash.
I never use a phone book. When was the last time you actually used a phone book?
It's probably still in, California, maybe 30 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't used a phone book, and I can't even remember when.
Well, I get as soon as the phones went smartphone, I know I didn't use one anymore. As soon as I had the internet, I was done with the fucking phone book.
All right, Phil and Samuel might find this one offensive.
Okay.
While jorts may have made a sense back when the only alternative was, actually jeans, they now only make you look outdated. Sure, they're durable, but jean material is heavy, less fluid, and takes forever to dry. It takes forever to dry. Probably a lot more practical to wear athletic shorts or at least cargos.
So what?
Get with the times, man.
I guess. I'll be throwing my jorts away now.
Exactly. Staying informed is important, especially in this day and age, but boy, overdoing the news is a cardinal sin these days, especially in an age of information overload and redundant broadcasting. The best therapy is fresh air, so get outside and turn off the tube, man.
All right, Jeff Tate, got it.
Or Sal.
Or Sal, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, Jeff Tate has that song Off the TV.
Right. Get off the TV. Stop watching Fox News, man.
Yeah, man.
If you think about it, you never see a kid wearing a Hawaiian shirt in the name of fashion. As a matter of fact, you may not ever seen someone under 50 wearing a Hawaiian shirt ever. That's because they're corny and were played out decades ago. At this point, they're try hard.
Who the fuck wears them other than if you're on like a cruise or something?
The thing is there are people out there, and I've seen it. Remember Tommy Bahama was like a fashion?
Yeah.
Those are like the Hawaiian shirt, the Tommy Bahama fashion.
Yeah, I remember them.
And they were expensive.
Yeah, 30 years ago. When's the last time you saw someone wearing one?
Yeah, but they still sell them, I'm sure. I mean, look it up. See, look up Tommy Bahama. See if you. I've never owned any shit like that because that's just never my style. But who's walking around with a Hawaiian shirt on?
Yeah, I mean, they still have a website, Tommy Bahama. But even these shirts don't look like the old Tommy Bahamas. They look like regular old shirts. They do. They just look at this shit.
I believe you. You see, what is Tommy Bahama offering these days to these old-fashioned boomers?
Looks like regular clothes.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy that at Walmart, I'm assuming.
Yeah, look, there's some polos and sweaters, camp shirts, and long sleeves.
Well, look at those two guys at the bottom of the screen. Those might as well be Hawaiian shirts with their patterns and shit.
Yeah, except they're not. They're just regular old fucking shirts. This guy looks like the Black Bowler.
They should have the Eddie Trunk signature brand.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, do black people bowl?
I have no idea.
I've never seen, even in a movie, a black guy bowling. I don't know why that just jumped into my head, but it just did.
Well, black people don't play hockey either.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Oh, did you watch that hockey documentary that I told you about, by the way?
I have it in my list, but I have not watched it yet.
You got to watch that, dude. There's a lot of violence in that. I know how much you love the blood and guts.
I like the blood and guts, yeah.
The punching and shit.
I was too busy watching Ghislaine Maxwell yet again, another new documentary on Ghislaine.
Is that the one I suggested?
Yeah, the one on Netflix. Oof.
Yeah.
Boy, what a fucking pig she was.
Yes, she is.
Oof.
All right, well, continuing on. Regardless of whether you had to learn it in school, the reality is that no one uses cursive writing in the outside world.
Okay.
How dare you have the skill of cursive writing?
Yeah. I will admit that is a little weird to me because I get it. It's on your phone. Everybody sends everything digital now. I get all that stuff. But here's what fucking dumb fuckery here does not fucking understand.
The dumb fuckery.
How many years was cursive writing beaten into us? It was not like something you did in first grade and that was it. It was graded all the way through school. How, what do you call it? The cleanness of the writing and everything. Yeah. That went on all through from first grade on.
Yeah.
So that is how we were taught to write. Now, I'll be honest. I don't really write in cursive other than my name.
That's it. You sign your name.
I can't remember. But being honest, when's the last time I sat down and wrote anything? I don't write anything. I type everything.
I take notes, but all my notes are just spelled out. It's not in cursive writing.
Oh no, I'm all about Evernote or Google Keep or OneNote
Well, I know, but me, if someone calls me on the phone,
right?
In my job situation,
right? I
have a notepad there.
Okay.
But when I'm taking notes, I do it. I just spell it out. I don't use cursive writing when I'm spelling.
But you do it on paper?
Yes.
Boomer, 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 boomer.
No, but I can't sit there and type it out while the person is talking to me.
You got to do speech to text on your phone, pal.
Is that it? Yes, I am a boomer. But yeah, getting back to your whole classroom situation. you remember going into your classroom as a first, second, third, fourth grader, they had the cursive writing letters.
Oh yeah,
Usually
on the top. Yeah.
Yeah, they posted it around the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big C, little C, big
Yeah,
D, little
this is
D.
how you make an S, and this is how you make a G, and this is
Yeah.
how you make an I or an
Yeah.
L, you know.
Mhm. I do
And
remember that.
you do the L with the curly Q like Laverne and Shirley. Exactly. So stop writing because that's old, man.
Whatever.
Quit it.
Okay.
Another fashion faux pas is the willingness to wear business casual shorts resembling your office slacks cut in half for the golf course.
Fair point on that one. Very fair point on that one.
And worse, they're usually accompanied by tucked in shirts and patented New Balance shoes.
Well, I haven't seen all that, but
If this is you, you're under arrest.
wow. Well, I can't say I've seen all that, but I have seen the fucking cut off slacks, and that is a bad look. Or the cut off business pants.
Well, they're dress pants that are made into shorts.
Yeah, a lot of business dorks wear those when they go to like the golf zone or wherever to go hit balls and shit.
Right, and then they wear their band lawn shirts with their eyes cut,
Yeah, exactly. Tucked in with a belt, suspenders, white suspenders on shorts.
Right.
It's a good look.
Right. Whether it's Home Shopping Network or QVC or any other number of the television shopping stations, you can bet that 99% of the audience are boomers. No one else in their right mind would spend hours watching products be slowly unveiled before buying something you don't need. Again, use the internet, fucking loser.
Well, again, if you're using streaming TV, you wouldn't see those goddamn shows anyway, would you?
No.
Because you're picking on demand.
Right. The rule is basically the only two groups of people that wear Velcro shoes are children and old people. So congratulations, boomers. If you're now too lazy to have laces, you're just officially old.
I ain't gonna lie. I have lace shoes, but I wouldn't mind having a pair of fucking Velcros.
Velcro shoes.
Do you untie and tie your shoes every time?
I do every day.
I have not untied my shoes since the day I bought them, which is like 2.5, 3 years ago. I just have them loose enough so that they slide onto my fucking big fat feet.
They may be easy, but no good looking shoes have Velcro. Save it for the 90s, boomer.
Ooh.
In a generation where everyone has personal computers at the palm of their hands, boomers still elect to send emails rather than text or instant message.
Yeah.
Maybe they just don't realize, but people reserve emails for work and promotional nonsense. No one checks anymore.
Well, that's your fault. That's your fucking fault. You know, like I mean, for me personally, I can't stand when people text me business shit.
Yeah, I absolutely will not share my phone number with anyone.
I hate it. I'll get texts from people and it'll be like, here, make these changes, or here's the document that you're at. And what do I have to do? Then I have to transfer it to a laptop to use it.
And then not only that, then because their texts are so brief, and there's questions involved.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's no detail there. And it's just like, well, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the other thing I hate that they do, these modern kids, they fucking send their credit card numbers through texts.
I know. And it's just like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I get that all the time with customers. I'll be like, I need your credit card number. Oh, I'll text it to you. No, tell me while we're on the fucking phone.
Yeah, don't be sending your credit card information over a text.
Yeah, because then you're going to blame me if you get hacked.
So stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, especially after the last pandemic. When was the time we had a pandemic before that?
That other one that we had.
That other one we all remember.
That's right.
Cruises are going to be hard to sell, but maybe not the baby boomer generation. They were already the target audience before that, and because they love endless buffets and not having to walk, we're almost positive they'll be back.
Probably true.
So cruises are out of the question now.
It's probably true.
I went on a cruise, obviously.
Oh, again, this person is immune to fun.
Well, again, it's just like, how dare you flaunt your success and have money to take a cruise?
Why would you go and have fun in Cabo San Lucas?
Right.
Asshole.
Yeah. You can contact me for more information at the local hostel.
That's right.
Where I'm sharing a bunk bed with some stranger.
Yeah. Me and 30 people in a bay.
How dare you be successful and have your own home and live on your own? You're just making carbon footprint even bigger.
That's right. I guess so.
Speaking of buffets, another commodity that the boomers seem to enjoy a little too much are the all-you-can-eat ones around the town.
No one enjoys that.
If you've ever been in one, you know they make up the entire crowd. The entire crowd.
Look, not gonna look. See, this is annoying me to
I know
beyond belief. There's a Chinese buffet here.
Yes.
That I don't hate.
Okay.
Because it's pretty good to go in there, and their sushi is really good, and I love fucking sushi. So I like to go in there and get sushi. But let's be honest about a buffet. 99% of the time, 99% of the food, even in the one that I'm saying I enjoy, the food is garbage.
Well,
the food is awful in a buffet. Yes? No? You agree?
I rarely go to buffets, but the ones that I've gone to are just mediocre at best.
At best. I mean, there's a reason that Golden Corral will take anybody for fucking $2 and here, come and eat.
And you'll get fights over the last piece of steak between the POCs that go there.
Stop with the POCs.
I don't want to get us kicked off of YouTube.
The people of China?
Exactly. The people of China who are vying for that sushi that you want.
That could be. People of Connecticut.
Right.
That's who the POCs are.
Exactly. They're not even that good and aren't sanitary, so it's another thing to quit doing.
Yeah. Okay.
For whatever reason, it seems that when you reached at a certain age, your propensity to dress like a tourist in your own town of residence doubles. The cargo shorts, the tucked in polo shirt, the random sun hat, and you can't forget the fanny pack. It's a mystery we can't solve.
I've never seen any of that shit going on in my own town. This is a ridiculous story.
Well, again, this is a biased.
Yeah, but it's biased against what?
Well,
it's biased against nonsense that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
This shit doesn't exist.
I mean, it's I don't think it exists on a massive scale, but I think that there may be a few oddballs or people who are socially inept or maybe don't care.
Yeah. Why don't you put your energy into breaking down Scientology or something like that instead of people that are wearing a fucking fanny pack?
Yeah.
Because the number of people wearing a fanny pack in 2022 is probably 1 out of every million people.
Yeah. I rarely ever see somebody wearing a fanny pack.
I can't remember the last time I saw somebody wearing a fanny pack.
Sure. One thing that millennials seem to have gotten right is the minimalism ensures a less stressful life and in turn less clutters. Older generations seem keen on keeping heirlooms and buying random items to fill up their rooms, but all that is doing is showing you're prone to hoarding.
Yeah, these millennials have set themselves up with minimalism by living with their moms that have all this shit.
Exactly.
That's what they're doing. That's how they're keeping it minimalist. It's because they don't have any fucking bills because their mom pays their bills.
And they have no money.
Yeah, they're broke.
Because they can't afford anything anyway.
Yeah, that's why they don't have anything.
Exactly. With the ever-growing popularity of body washes replacing traditional barred soap, it's no surprise that only people who still use them are boomers. Do you use bar soap?
I do not.
I haven't used barred soap in probably 20 years. Since liquid soap came out, I haven't used bar soap forever.
In fact, I know in one of the drawers in my bathroom, there is like 4 bars of barred soap. And I'll bet you if I open it up, it's dust because it's been there probably 20 years.
Right. When they came out with the scrub pads and the liquid soap.
Yeah.
I haven't used that shit since. It's been forever.
I buy the combo body wash shampoo by the gallon. I mean, literally by the gallon, and I've got a squirt thing, the pump squirt thing on the top of the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bar soap. Who the fuck wants to rub their fucking balls with a big hard piece of anything?
Well, for me personally, since I've been single forever and a day and, bar soap leaves a big film on your tub and all kinds of shit. And when liquid soap came out, I was just like, yeah, I'm all down with that.
Right.
So these people are stuck in their ways and their scents, but the truth is you get more aroma and bang for your buck with liquid soaps.
That's right. Of course, Jim in the chat room. That's all I use is bar soap. Of course.
Of
course, Jim.
He's got a yellow film on his shower in his bathtub.
Right.
Because he's using the old Dial soap.
Yeah. His bathtub looks like it drinks coffee because it's so fucking yellowed up.
Exactly.
He's a Dove man.
Yeah. What was that really yellow soap? What was that shit? It was like really yellow.
The only soap I can think of right now is Dove. What was the other kinds?
There was Ivory soap, which was supposed to be clean, and then there was Dove soap, and then there was like a really yellow soap. It was yellow as fuck.
Dial?
Could have been Dial.
Yeah, it looks like it might have been Dial.
Yeah. And then there was what was the other one for men?
For men?
Yeah, it was Irish Spring.
Oh, yeah. It just stunk.
That stuff had like scent on it for days.
Yeah. Burn your fingers if you touch it.
Yeah, there it is. It's Dial soap. It's as yellow as hell, and it would leave like a buildup on your shower and your bathtub and all kinds of shit.
For me, the worst part about the bar of soap was you still had to have the fucking other kind anyway, because you couldn't wash your hair with your fucking with your Dial soap or whatever.
No, you can't wash your hair with Dial soap.
I mean, we did in the military when we barely had, when we had stubble, but
right
outside of that, once I grew like this kind of hair, can you imagine washing your hair now with fucking a bar of soap? My God. Be disgusting.
All right, and no one under the age of 30 has probably ever participated in a sweepstakes period, and we can bet most adults haven't been interested in one since the turn of the century, 22 years ago.
What is that? The sweepstakes period. What is that?
That's the whole
Ed McMahon?
Yes, the clearinghouse sweepstakes.
Again, everything that is not a bill or a check goes right in the garbage.
Exactly.
I don't even open. Honestly, do you open every piece of mail?
No. I don't get mail at all. Okay. I've stopped bills. I've stopped anything coming to my mailbox.
Okay.
I get nothing in my mailbox except garbage.
Yeah. I get checks mixed in, and I get bills, a couple of bills.
Well, yeah, but you have a business entity
Yeah.
that you receive your money. Oh, somebody was writing a check?
Yeah,
Oh, how passe.
yeah. Well,
Fucking
fuck it.
boomer.
Hey, their money spends. I'll take it.
My advice to you is if you receive a paper check from anyone,
Send it back.
throw it away immediately.
I know. Send it. Tell them, hey, do it digitally, please. Venmo.
Ah,
Give me a Venmo.
well, except for baby boomers, of course, who are always enticed by the long shot chance of $1 million. You ever heard of the state lottery? You ever heard of lottery tickets and scratch offs? I think people line up at the gas stations and
Yeah,
convenience stores to pick those up.
sure do.
You're better off playing bingo, pal. You're just throwing your money away.
Yeah, and again, you're throwing your money away.
Exactly. All right. Well, I know there are more, but I've had enough.
You've had enough of this lady?
This person, whoever wrote this, I have no idea.
This douche nozzle.
Yeah. It's like, whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go.
These things are really uncool, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, here's the last one.
All right.
And this one here, this again, this has to do with people who actually have traditional jobs.
Okay.
Somehow the old days of heading to the factory or a plant for a laborious 8-hour workday seems asinine, especially after we got a taste of working from home in 2020. Plus, with the modernity of technology and mental health acknowledgement, we deserve more personal time.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, you
We
fucking
don't want to
pussy.
work anymore because, producing products and working on an assembly line or working in a warehouse, you're a fucking loser, man.
We just want to drive DoorDash or drive Uber.
Or not leave the house at all because our
Yeah.
parents are successful enough to support us
And that's
and
it.
not kick us out of the house at 18.
Yeah. And hopefully we stay in their will so that when they die, we still don't have to work.
Right, because they were successful enough to have something to leave us in their will.
Mm-hmm. Lame.
How dare you be successful, man?
Fucking scumbags being successful, making money.
Yeah, making money and, spreading your carbon footprint and
Yeah.
the earth, man.
Yeah. Haven't you heard of the Green New Deal?
Yeah.
Idiot.
All right. All right. I think this was a better show than last week.
I think I would agree.
All right. I'm happy for that.
Yes.
All right. Well, we are going to get out of here.
Hey,
Yeah.
real quick, one quick question.
Yes.
So I kicked it around with the subscribers. I'll kick it around to you.
Okay.
New Year's Eve is a Saturday night. You want to do a show or no?
I got no plans. If you want to do a show, we'll do a show. If not, whatever. But I don't anticipate being anywhere on New Year's Eve.
All right, then let's plan on doing a show.
All right. Can I wear my sparkly black jacket?
As long as you don't wear jorts.
Well, you don't see me from the waist down anyway.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't look cool.
Can I wear my festive, sparkly jacket for New Year's Eve?
Sure. You want to drink a shot every half hour?
Sure.
Just
All right.
see how fucked up we end up.
Because I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really anticipate being anywhere or doing anything. And I'm going to wear a festive jacket.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the show. So it sounds like
fun. Yeah, let's have some fun. We'll just have a drinking show, an actual Neeley drinking show. That'll be fun.
Yeah. So we'll do that. I'll get a drink of choice, whether it's like Jack or some Jameson or I don't know what. But yeah, it's what, 4 weeks away?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 weeks away. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a New Year's Eve show.
All right.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what we'll do for the listeners too. We'll also let them connect with the video if they want to throughout the night and do a shot with us. How's that?
All right. All right.
We'll make it go. We'll make it something outside the box a little bit. We'll have some fun.
Let's make it interactive. Let's get everybody involved, man.
Yeah. Let's
bring it all in.
Let's bring the Talica family together.
Yeah, let's bring them all in.
That's right.
All right. Yeah, I'm down for. I don't really anticipate being anywhere on New Year's Eve, so let's just do that. Let's ring in the new year and be glad we're still here, man.
Let's watch the ball drop together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Dick Clark.
Yeah. Jeez. Should have taken that dumb ball with him. If you watch the ball drop, you're definitely a boomer.
Right. Dick Clark was old school, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad that tradition. No, it didn't die with him.
No, it didn't die with him.
All right. All right. Well, we'll be back next Saturday. Thank you for your patronage and hanging out with us and all that fun shit.
Yep.
And I will let you pick a closing song.
All right. I'm going to go with Arcade.
Wow.
Room with a View from Arcade 2.
Are you sure that's not the Death Angel?
No, it's not the Death Angel 2.
Are you sure?
I'm sure this one isn't. Yeah. Pretty positive.
Okay. I will not question your music knowledge, man.
Yeah, man. If you know 80s music, you're a boomer.
Yeah. Is this Stephen Piercy?
Old.
What? Stephen
Old.
Piercy? I think it's time to torch him. Pilgrim.
Yeah, pal.
Piercy, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because they're playing like 80s stuff and Piercy sucks and he was in Rat, man. So
garbage.
Yeah, Ben. Torch him. Yeah, Jackal, you need to torch him because this is Piercy and fucking sucks, man. All right, well, we're going to get out of here. We'll be back next Saturday night. We'll do this thing all over again. So until next Saturday night, this is Neeley along with my very good friend,
Chris Aiken.
What?
It is.
Say it again, pal.
It is me, Chris Aiken.
You almost boomer.
I am. I'm almost there.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get out of here. So here it is. It's Arcade with Room with a View. So until next Saturday night, this is Neeley along with my very good friend,
Chris Aiken.
We're gone.
Bye, kids.
Hi, this is the original rat bastard, Stephen Piercy. You're listening to the Classic Metal Show.
Thanks for checking out this episode of The Classic Metal Show. Get all of our episodes uncensored at www.theclassicmetalshow.com. Join us weekly from 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. Eastern at www.cmsradio.net. Participate in the live chat room at www.chatandkill.com. Once again, thank you for checking out The Classic Metal Show with Neeley and Chris. Hail and kill, fuck you, pal, and hand job.